welcome to this special presentation. And again, if you're brand new, just know you will get a complimentary 8-day, 7-night vacation just because you attended this presentation. Now, I also want you to know this is going to be a powerful presentation to help you to learn about marketing. And it doesn't matter what you have to offer, you'll be able to market it better. So it doesn't matter, my friend, whatever you do, whether you are part of EnergizerAi, whether you're part of Texas Coin, it doesn't matter whether you're part of the Great Discovery or any home-based business, any online sales business, any coaching business, you're part of real estate, whatever, a taxi service, Uber, Lyft, whatever, how would you like to be able to do it better? Matter of fact, if you're part of a nonprofit, if you have a nonprofit, or a fundraiser, how would you like to raise more funds and have more people participate in your nonprofit organization? And again, what we're going to talk about tonight, it doesn't compete with anything else. It'll actually complement, enhance, enable, and empower you to do whatever you do better. So how many in the chat, let me know, does that sound like something you're interested in? Obviously you're here, but just in the chat, let me know, is that something that interests you or grabs your attention, my friend? And just let us know, give us a yes or a number 1 in the chat. Give us a number 1 in the chat or yes. So again, would you like to close more deals? And I'm sure your answer is yes. Would you like to have more clients? Would you like to add crazy value to whatever it is you do? Matter of fact, would you like to make people want to do business with you? I'm sure you do. So the greatest book ever written says, "A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth." Again, a gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. In other words, wherever you give a gift, in the modern day world, we call it a bonus, right? Like my newest book just came out. I was speaking in Atlanta this past Saturday. My newest book came out, Mental Self-Defense, or, MMA. Most people think MMA is mixed martial arts, but no, my MMA is mental martial arts, or what I call mental self-defense. And I teach people how to beat the 7 bullies in the brain. And again, what do we have with that? We have a bunch of bonuses. See, you got to have bonuses to make it to where people will say, you know what, even if I don't like that book or whatever, I want those bonuses and I have to have it. So as a matter of fact, let's have fun here, because maybe somebody on here might want to avail yourself to it. I don't know. But let me show you just a little trailer about that, and then we'll get on the hand of business, okay? We still have a few more folks coming on here. Let me make sure I got the sound on. Okay. We do. Okay. So I had it right first time. And you can scan that QR code, or you can go to that website. You definitely want to get a copy of that ebook with the powerful that comes as well. Here we go. Just a few seconds.
Your biggest fight isn't in the cage. It's in your mind. Fear, doubt, procrastination. The bullies inside your head, waiting to knock you down.
All righty. So how many of y'all ready to defeat those bullies, my friend, and all that negativity and self-doubt and pessimism and procrastination and perfectionism and all that? And so, again, if you know my story, as a 6-year-old boy, I was beaten, tarred, and feathered by a teenage gang, went through physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, racial abuse, all that. And what I found out was the outside trauma didn't compare to the inside trauma, especially with my own brain. And I want to show you how to take those ants, the ANTS stands for automatic negative thoughts, and turn them and flip them to what I call APS, APTS, automatic positive thoughts, automatic powerful thoughts. All righty. So anyway, let's get into the presentation. Let's talk about, and so let me show you what I'm talking about here. And that is, think about this. What if you could offer something like this, an 8-day, 7-night dream vacation valued at $5,400 for everyone that did business with you. So whether they bought your book, your coaching package, joined your network marketing company, bought some real estate from you, signed up for your coaching program, gave to your nonprofit. As a matter of fact, it doesn't matter, my friend. And when you have this membership that we call EnergizerAi, you'll be able to give these away unlimited. Now, just so you know, there's no timeshare presentation to watch. So in the chat, I need somebody to write no timeshare, okay? So again, I don't call this free. I don't say free vacations. I call it complimentary. Why? Because of the mindset and because, so here's what you have to understand. How many of you ever seen Oprah Winfrey show her back in the day when she was like, you get a car and you get a car and you get a car? What she got to tell you is you got to pay taxes and you got to pay the insurance and you got to pay the license. So it's an 8-day, 7-night complimentary luxurious vacation. I'll give you some testimonies here in just a minute. There's no timeshare presentation to watch. You just have to pay a $20 activation fee, and that'll open up over 3,000 locations worldwide. It's not just the U.S. I mean, they got places in Africa. They got places in Europe. They got places all over. You'll hear from one couple that went to the Bahamas. But anyway, you'll have up to a year to book that. And now when we say book it, all you're going to do is pay for the taxes. So the room is free. You're just paying the taxes, which is usually somewhere around $300 or so. So that's it, my friend. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let me let you hear from a couple folks. As a matter of fact, some folks bought one of my books because of the vacation complimentary that I offered. And once they got that vacation offer and they went on, they came and said, Doc, how can I give these away? And that's one of the main things that's so beautiful about this. It causes people to say, I want to be able to do that as well. So I got to play one of my favorite testimonials and listen in here and enjoy.
And I go on vacation with my wife, and we go there kind of stressed a little bit. When the vacation before it was over, we fell in love again. Do you know what it's like to fall in love again with the person that you've been in love with all along? But because of life, because of business, because of all this other stuff that you let get in the way, you lose sight of each other. It's an amazing thing to come back hugging each other, holding each other's hands, and just wanting to be with each other again, just want the best for each other, just want to enjoy each other's company. And I just can't help myself. I just be smiling all the time because the joy that I have. Thank you for the vacation. God bless you. God keep you. God watch over you.
This is Ron Will. And Val I am. You're going to get that bonus vacation.
And a vacation is great. With the trip valet, we went to the Bahamas and had a great time. Very relaxing. We had a room that was on the beach. Wonderful time.
So we advise you to take advantage of the bonus.
Now, these folks are enjoying themselves. And this is what we want for you, my friend. Imagine yourself on the beach. Imagine having the fun of your life. So again, these are just examples of some of the vacations. And again, we're talking about over 4,500 locations. Once you pay just a one-time activation fee, it's available for up to a year. And listen, my friend, so you just, again, have to pay the taxes. If Oprah gives you a car, you still got to pay the taxes. But look at these prices. Look at these prices, my friend. You deserve a time to get away. Yes, you do. And guess what, my friend? We're going to make that available to you. So again, if you're a guest, first-time guest, stay to the end. All I got to do is make sure I get your email, first name, last name, and cell number, and we'll take care of that for you. But imagine, my friend, imagine going to the Bahamas and enjoying that. Imagine, again, over 3,000 different locations. Let me let you listen to another powerful testimonial of someone. As a matter of fact, this lady went to a conference, the Bitcoin conference out in Vegas, and somebody told her, hey, if you go on one of Dr. Breakthrough Zooms and stay to the end, he'll give you a complimentary 8-day, 7-night vacation unless you want something else. And she's like, what's that? Unless you want to get a cruise. That's right. So you also have the opportunity to give away 5-day, 4-night cruise. Now, with the 5-day, 4-night cruise, it's a little different. It's a $78 activation fee. But again, remember on the cruise, your food's included. Now the hotel, the resort, food's not included, right? But in the cruise, the food is included. So you just pay that activation fee and then you just pay the taxes. And as a matter of fact, just absolutely amazing, amazing. Anyway, this lady got on the Zoom, heard the presentation. She got her complimentary 8-day, 7-night, and she found out that she was going to go to Vegas anyway. And so now, instead of staying at a hotel, she could stay at a resort. And she's only going to be there 2 days, but now she got to be there 8 days. And guess what, my friend? She called me, and while she was there, she said, I spent less to be here for 8 days at a resort, because it just cost me $20 activation fee and just the taxes. And it was going to cost me for 2 days at a hotel. Matter of fact, then she actually took a video and showed what the place looked like a little bit on the outside. So let me go ahead and share that with you. Again, my friend, no timeshare presentation.
Hey guys, Crypto Chick here. We are in Las Vegas finally. Getting ready to head up to the Venetian for the Bitcoin 2025 conference. Look at this beautiful resort that I got through EnergizerAi and Travel Valet. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's beautiful. There is a waterfall right in the middle of the third one. I'm so happy. So me and all my friends are here and we're about to have a great, longer than a week. Love you guys, Crypto Chick out.
All righty. So imagine offering a complimentary vacation, again, no timeshare presentation, that will cause people to want to do business with you, right? As a matter of fact, let me let you listen to a pastor, because I also give pastors an idea where they can have a visitor on vacation Sunday, where imagine picking out a Sunday that every visitor comes gets a complimentary vacation, and every a person who brings a guest or brings a visitor also gets a complimentary vacation. So here you go.
Hello, I'm Haywood Robinson, pastor in Silver Spring, Maryland. My wife and I just returned from an 8-day, 7-night vacation that was made available to us through the certificate program of EnergizerAi. Trip Valet provided the certificate, and just want you to know that it was an easy process to prepare ourselves to go. We just paid the $20 activation fee, and then that opened up an entire portfolio of locations for us to consider all around the country and even many parts of the world. We chose our location, paid the taxes, which was a fraction of the total cost, and we found everything as we expected it to be, had a great time. Check-in was simple, check-out was simple, the stay, the accommodations were lovely, and we came on back home. We went to a place that would be close enough that we could get back in time for a family event. Gave us opportunity to visit our alma mater and to visit a few family members and friends. Next time we'll plan to go a lot further away. Just want to encourage you to take advantage of the certificate. Don't let it expire. Don't let it sit around. Use it. Go and be blessed, and come back and tell other people all about it.
Awesome. As a matter of fact, that pastor now has me coming to speak at his anniversary. And for his anniversary service, he's going to give away a complimentary vacation for every guest who comes, right? So again, my friend, this is powerful. This is practical. And this is something for you. So again, imagine using that and the power of that. As a matter of fact, also with the cruises, but let me back up for a minute, because there's a lady that bought one of my books just to get the vacation, which, by the way, once they go on vacation, they have time to read your book, right? And then she called me, she said, Doc, can I give these, how do I get an opportunity to be like a part owner or be able to give these away, or however you do it? And so I showed her how, and now listen to what she had to say.
Hey, this is Sonnet for a Grant of Fit Decisions. I just wanted to come on here and tell you my testimony about EnergizerAi. Today I spoke at a women's empowerment brunch. I am a holistic wellness coach, and at the end I shared the information about my book with an incentive that anyone who purchased the book at the event would receive an 8-day, 7-night vacation. And when I tell you they were lined up, they were lined up. I sold each and every one of my books. So EnergizerAi is the truth. Thank you so much, Dr. Breakthrough, for all that you do to help us break.
Wow. Can you imagine people being thankful to you. Imagine like Reverend Akia Heem, who in his 70s fell in love with his wife again. How would you like to have something? That's what I'm talking about. That's powerful. And then now she has the opportunity of giving these away. Also, with the vacations, we can have the complimentary vacation, but also if you just want to book a cruise or vacation, you could do that. If you need to do something, because remember, with the certificates, they need about a month advance. And the reason this is possible is because we've negotiated with these different resorts. And look, you're going to have an empty room anyway. So it's called a loss leader in business. Let us have the room for free. Now, obviously, the government's going to get their taxes, but let us have the room for free. And then guess what? And then the people, they're going to do what? They're going to be here, so they're going to have to eat. So when they eat food in the restaurant, because it's a resort, you're going to make money, right? And also, if they rent out a jet ski or four-wheeling or whatever, you're going to make money. And then they're going to take their phone out and take pictures. That's free advertisement and videos. Somebody might see that and decide to come to your resort. And then if they like it and they want to stay an extra day, they're going to pay full price. Or maybe somebody who watches their video or their pictures decides to come, and of course they won't have a coupon. So it works out that way, my friend. So let's let you listen to a lady that also was able to save on the cruise, because again, you need about 3 weeks to a month for the complimentary 8-day, 7-night or 5-day, 4-night. But we have another travel portal where you save up to 35% or more. Well, let me let the lady tell you herself. Here you go.
I'm Dr. Danette Fishburne, Scott, to tell you briefly about a program called EnergizerAi. And I was able to get a cruise and save $500.
Wow, wow, wow. Can you imagine that? This is powerful and it's practical. So again, you can maintain more clients. You can get more clients, my friend, more business. So I want to show you real quick. Let me log on my phone and show you what the platform actually looks like. We'll show you that here. And I guess I have to make it where I can share my other screen here. All righty. How many are liking what you're seeing and hearing so far in the chat? Give me a number 2. Give me number 2 or me if you're liking what you're seeing and what you're hearing, and you believe this can help you to boost your business, maintain clients, and so forth. So just give me in the chat. There you go. All righty. So let me pull up on my phone here. And I use MetaMask, but you can use any kind of crypto wallet. So once this pulls up, let me see here, and I can. All right, here we go. So I'm clicking on my MetaMask down here in the bottom right, that Fox. See that? Okay. And then from inside my MetaMask, I'm going to click the second one, which is the browser. Now notice up here, it's going to say, welcome back. Well, customer service, let me get rid of that. There you go. So it welcomes you back here. So this is what it looks like. You can see it, my sponsor, Lady Breakthrough. Now sponsor link in the white, if I click that, that's my link, right? And from my link, by the way, it has all different type of things on there, testimonial videos, has a 2-minute video, has a 13-minute full presentation. So anyway, you have all that. And then you're going to get an NFT and so forth. So that's a picture of it. But there's also, if you want to refer people, we got a powerful compensation plan where you can make up to 400%. That's right, on each level. So let me show at the top right here, the menu button. And now I'm going to come down here, click on travel. Now, when it opens up to travel, the first one says Trip Valet Go Membership, GO Membership. Click on that. It's going to take a minute, open up. You see, it says you're invited to access discounted travel. So you can get a rental car, you can get hotels, cruises. This is where the ladies save $500 and different activities. Now, it says sign up for free because obviously you have to be a paying member to get in here. So you just have to fill in your information. And I didn't do that, so I can show you what it looks like. And once you do that, now you're going to get access, saving up to 35% on top brand hotels, over 1 million properties worldwide. And again, remember, as always, no timeshare presentation, anything like that. So that's one of those perks, my friend, that's just absolutely powerful. Okay, let me go back. Now, when I want to give out a complimentary vacation, I'm going to click on the menu, click on travel, click on the second one that says unlimited dream. Now, you can send as many as you want, but you can only send one at a time. You can send it to yourself as many times as you want. And so let's put a name in here. And so let's just go ahead and let's do this. So David Hayden, are you available to unmute to let me know your email address and I can send you one right now?
Yeah, D Hayden. D Hayden.
Okay.
238.
238.
Hayden.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hayd. Okay.
238.
238
at Yahoo.
At Yahoo.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Now in about 5 minutes, you're going to be able to check your email. Now, when I hit this submit button, notice at the top in the middle in the green, it's going to say check your email, but it usually takes about 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
And when you check it, David, you're going to make sure that you look in your spam and or your promotions, and it's going to come from Trip Valet. Okay, Trip Valet, and it'll say congratulations. There's a video to watch, and it explains everything. Now, those of you like me that will be able to give these away, listen. You don't want people having to call you, contact you, asking you questions. No, no, no. So guess what? Everything is self-contained. As a matter of fact, there's a special video that I send out that tells people, because in the beginning, people was like, hey, I was looking for an email from Dr. Breakthrough. I never got it. It's like, no, it's one of my collaborative partners, Trip Valet. Now, I just want to show you something else here. If we go back here, and David, we'll ask you in a couple of minutes, you can go over there into your email and check and see if you have that certificate. Like I said, it usually takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And make sure, again, it'll say Trip Valet. And by the way, just so you know it, Trip Valet has been around since 2017. And the owner of Trip Valet is one of my partners and owners here with me as well. So he gave us a special discount because on Trip Valet, if you go to tripvaletincentives.com, as a matter of fact, let's see if I can do that. Tripvaletincentives.com. Let me see, go back here. I'm going to do that. Oh, I know what to do. Let's stop sharing. How about that? But tripvaletincentives.com. Let's see here. So tripvaletincentives.com. And then you're going to look under the pricing structure. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Y'all don't mind, right? We'll just tripvaletincentives.com. I guess I ought to share so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So let me go over here. It's when you're on the Zoom, your computer runs a little slower. All right, so it looks like this, and you can see where they actually, when it pulls up, it says, hey, send me a vacation, right? So, doesn't this look familiar? But anyway, so watch this. So TVI, here we go up here on this tab here, TVI. Let's see. Let's come down here. You can see some of the, okay. So you can pay monthly. Here it is on the left over here, $97 every month, okay? Now, I'm going to show you how $200 one time for a lifetime. But again, we negotiated a special deal with our membership, but you can see his normal people pay $97 every month. They get a little bit of discount if they pay every 3 months, or even annually they pay $947. But again, $200 for a lifetime is a whole lot less expensive. You see what I'm saying? So again, my friend, so there's people that have the ability to do this, but nobody has the ability to do this at the price that we're making available to you. That's all because of this special membership and a special collaboration. So again, my friend, the power of giving a gift. The scripture says, every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. And so if you can learn to add a bonus. See, marketing is the ability to identify and or create in others a desire to buy what you have to offer, which in essence solves their problems. Let me say it again. True marketing, breakthrough marketing, my definition I coined, is ability to identify. So you got to be able to watch and listen to identify. And then when you get good enough, you can also create a desire in others to buy what you have to offer, which in essence solves their problems. So when I make a book available and I say, hey, if you get my book, your breakthrough is guaranteed. 7 simple steps to success, forward, Les Brown afterward, so forth. But if you get the book, I'll give you a complimentary 8-day, 7-night vacation valued at $5,000. They're like, wait a minute, are you serious? A $25 book. So again, marketing, the ability to identify and or create in others a desire to buy what you have to offer, which in essence solves their problems. And so again, my friend, we can help you to get started. And once you get started, you have your own membership, you have your own link. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Let's see here. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then we'll close out here. Actually, I'm just a minute or two over, but I want to give you another testimonial of a gentleman on vacation. He's a missionary, never been on vacation until he gave himself a vacation with this. And then he also got paid.
Hey, so me and the kids are on our spring break. And while we've been gone, even on the road, I got paid. I got paid with EnergizerAi. And it's already, already an awesome blessing. So it's already making money on the road.
So imagine that. Isn't that amazing? Going on vacation for the first time, but then also getting paid because, again, if you refer other people, and again, I don't even have to try to refer people. I just give away the complimentary vacations. They're like, how'd you do that? Matter of fact, can you imagine a young couple about to get married and you can bless them with a honeymoon, right? I know when I got married, if it wasn't for somebody to bless me with a honeymoon, we didn't have the money, right? And so I was able to do that for them. And what a blessing. And especially when people start shooting videos and saying, hey, Dr. Breakthrough did this for us. I mean, they become like Raven fans. So, all right, let me show you this and we got to close out. Let's see here. So I'll show you what the link actually, I put it in the chat here, but I'm going to click on here. Okay. Let's share here. All righty. And let me open up a new tab. So your membership, you'll have your own link. Uh-oh. I think I put the long. That wasn't a link. That was a link to the Zoom. So you don't even have to all the way know what you're doing here. But it's amazing. I'm still the #1 income earner, #1 recruiter, and part owner, as well as chief breakthrough coach. So let me real quick grab this EnergizerAi. Let me grab this link. And then those you are guests, let me give you my cell number, and I need you to text me your first name, last name, email address, and we'll get you your complimentary vacation. All righty. So I just need, again, 717. Somebody write this in the chat for me. 717-275-3508. So I just need, again, it's 717-275-3508. I just need your first name, last name, email address, and cell number, and we will send you that information. Okay? Send you a complimentary 8-day, 7-night. All righty. Now let me go to the chat, click on this link. There we go. All righty. And you should see it pulling up on my screen here. It's going to look like this. You can a video, watch step 1. It's a powerful 2-minute video. And then step 2, and there's testimonials of the product itself. And there's testimonials of people who got, paid. It's an instant pay, direct pay using USDT Tether. And it's all rest on the blockchain. And then there's a little 13-minute presentation here, 11-minute presentation you can watch, right? And then there's even some tutorial videos and all that. So everybody, your own link will have that, and we train you on things like that every Saturday. Also, we do a training. So, alrighty, it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Get back to where I've invited you. Get the link and get started if you'd like to. If not, hey, thank you for at least joining us on this presentation. And what time is it? It's breakthrough time. Remember, as Dr. Breakthrough, I can't provide a breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. But when people file the breakthrough prescription, God provides it. And so if you want to break through, my friend, in marketing, if you want to break through I know like David Hayden has a presentation that over the crypto here in just a little bit. Imagine everybody who joins you there, you can give them a complimentary vacation with no timeshare presentation. And so a lot of people are using and leveraging this, and that's what we want for each and every one of you. And so again, thank you for joining us, my friend. Get back to where I've invited you. Get the link and get started. Or if you are just a guest and you just want your complimentary 8-day, 7-night, remember, no timeshare presentation, no tricks, no gimmicks. You just pay a $20 activation fee and just pay the taxes, and that's it. God bless you.